In sports, we all know the phrase, if you feel good, then you play good. Well, this phrase is just as relevant in Valorant. Feeling good is incredibly important, especially if you want smooth mechanical skills. One of the most mechanical, intensive skills that take the most confidence in order to perform consistently at a high level is your movement. Making sure that your movement is crisp and smooth will help you win more gunfights by making you a much harder target to hit, and will help you become a more precise player, making your peaks sharper than ever. So in today's video, we will be giving you the ultimate training routine to help you get pro-like movement mechanics. So my little minions, let's take your movement to the next level. On a serious note, to all the players out there who don't fully understand why your movement is so important, don't worry, I got you. Let me show you. Alright guys, so now getting into the clip review, we have Raze trying to take U-Haul. Now someone's holding U-Haul from stairs, and I want you guys to pay attention to how exactly this Raze chooses to peek this person in order to secure the kill. That was, as you guys see, is really quick, really fast strafe shoot. She literally barely exposed her body, guys. This is what you guys need to understand is, guys, when you guys are peeking angles, your movement, and by you constantly being a hard target to hit, sometimes, especially when peeking, you're just gonna be so fast swinging in front of the enemy's face that they're not even gonna have time to react. Now let's go and look at that one more time before we get back into the video. Look at that. Don't you guys want to be able to do that? Insanity. All right, back into the video, guys. Now, before we go any further, this video is going to help you improve your movement. But if you truly want to take your movement to the next level faster with more guidance, I strongly recommend becoming a ProSense family channel member by clicking on the join button, where you can gain exclusive access to our premium Valorant courses. We have dedicated chapters on teaching you all about movement in Valorant, so come check us out. Since your movement is a mechanical skill, it's mainly reliant on muscle memory, which is basically how well you're able to perform a mechanic without having to put much conscious thought into performing that act. In order to consistently perform these mechanics or acts smoothly without messing up, your muscles need to be put into a state of comfort. And the quickest way to do that is by warming up your movement mechanics. This way, your fingers aren't hitting the wrong keys in your ranked games. So I think it's about time that we get into the training routine that we prepared for you today. This training routine is going to help take your movement to the next level. In every example, we will show you our digital keyboard so you can see the exact keys our Immortal level coach is hitting while performing the training routine. All of the exercises within the training routine will be done within the practice range. And if you guys don't already know, when we say reps, those are the number of times that you'll be performing that exact exercise. So let's say your coach tells you to do 10 reps of push-ups. Well, that just means you have to do 10 push-ups. But if they say you have to do 10 reps of 3 sets of push-ups, that means you have to do 10 push-ups 3 times. Okay, so we're gonna use those terms in the exercises. Now let's get into it. Starting with the first exercise in today's training routine, we have the wall tracking side steps. Cool name, right? The exercise is meant to help you improve your timing when performing any type of strafe shots. Whether you're counter strafing or strafe shooting, you need to have the timing for these mechanics down to a T. If you are slightly off by even a millisecond, then you will throw off your bullets from where you'd like them to land. Dude, you don't want to whiff. In order to perform this exercise properly, you want to stand about 15 to 25 meters away from a wall. You then want to continuously strafe from side to side using the A and D keys. In between each time you switch directions, you want to shoot as soon as you start shifting your movement or momentum to the opposite direction by pressing and holding the opposite directional key. So if we're currently moving to the right by pressing and holding the D key, we want to release the D key when we are ready to take a shot, but do not shoot yet. Once we have released the D key, we then want to press and hold the A key to move into the opposite direction. As soon as you press and hold the A key, that is when you will have half a second window to take your shot. If you want to make this task a little more difficult, I also recommend tracking the bullet holes you make after every shot. For this exercise, I would recommend only tapping each shot to ensure that you are getting the timing for this mechanic perfectly down. In actual games, you'll be able to take your shots in bursts to ensure the kill. You want to perform this exercise in 10-20 burst reps, which in total is 200 reps of 3 sets, meaning you want to strafe and shoot at the wall 200 times, but not all in one. You want to break these 200 reps down by doing 20 reps at a time, and do those 20 reps at a time 10 times, making the exercise into 20 reps. Now, that's just one set. You then want to repeat that entire process 3 times, basically making a total of 600 reps. It may sound like a lot, but trust me, it's really not. For the second exercise in today's training routine, we have the bot tracking strafing. This exercise is meant to help you improve your ability ability to perfect the timing of your shots while being able to keep your crosshair on the enemy's head while strafing from side to side. So this exercise is great for preparing you for gunfights because these are the type of gunfights you'll be taking within your matches. This exercise is very similar to the effects exercise within the training routine for Ultimate Pro like movement, except you want to strafe from side to side a bit quicker so that way you can simulate a more realistic situation on exactly how you're supposed to take gunfights and how you're supposed to be moving within them. So keep this in mind when you're performing this exercise. In order to perform this exercise correctly, you don't want to move too far into any direction since we're practicing quicker strafes for this exercise. You only want to take a maximum of 2 steps in any direction, then switch directions immediately after. So if you're moving to the right by pressing and holding the D key, you only want to move 2 steps into this direction. Once you've taken the 2 steps to the right, and if you didn't know, you can hear the number of steps your character takes. But once you've taken your maximum 2 steps to the right, you then want to release the D key and quickly press and hold the A key to move into the opposite direction. In order to perfectly time your shots, you must shoot the split second after you switch the direction you're moving into. For this exercise and for any other exercise you do in the range that does not involve spraying, I would recommend only tapping each shot to ensure that you are getting the timing for strafe shooting perfectly down. In actual games, you'll be able to take your shots in bursts to ensure the kill. You want to perform this exercise the same as above in terms of how many times. Perform the exercise in 10, 20 burst reps, basically adding up to be a total of 200 reps. And you want to repeat the whole process 3 times, which is going to make the grand total a total of 600 reps, which is not that much, guys. Don't be lazy, okay? For the third and final exercise in today's training routine, we have the multi-bot strafe step exercise. This exercise is meant to help you improve your counter strafing mechanics and your trigger discipline. Trigger discipline? How? This exercise will force you to have your crosshair on your enemy's head before even shooting, which is going to put a great habit into your brain of shooting after you have stopped your movement and once your crosshair is fully on the head of your opponent. In order to perform this exercise correctly, you want to spawn in all the practice spots within the range. You want to then place your crosshair on the head of a target. Then either choose to strafe to the left or right. In this example, we'll be pressing and holding the D key to move to the right. As we take that 1 step to the right, we must make sure that our crosshair never leaves the head of the target. Once we have taken 1 step to the right, we then want to quickly counter strafe by releasing the D key and immediately after tapping the A key. Once the A key has been pressed, notice how I said pressed, not press and hold. Press it firmly, guys, but not too firmly where you're gonna break your computer. But once you have pressed the A key to counter our movement, we may then take the shot. If done so correctly, the target should have been killed with 1 bullet to the head. For this exercise, and for, again, any other exercise you do in Valorant, in the range at least, that does not involve spraying, I would recommend only tapping each shot to ensure that you are getting the timing for your strafes perfectly down. In actual games, of course, you'll be able to burst to ensure the kill. You want to perform this exercise 50 reps for 3 sets, meaning you will be doing a total of 150 reps, but you want to break down those 150 reps 3 times. So you're gonna do 50 reps, then another 50 reps. If you had to take only 1 out of the 3 exercises from today's training routine to put into your own personal unique training routine, this exercise that I would recommend to add. I'm not gonna lie, personally, this exercise to me has the greatest benefit out of the 3. And that is the ultimate training routine we have created for you to help you develop some of the fundamentals you need to get that pro-like movement that you desire. Understand this though, before you can think of having pro-like movement or before you can even think about hitting Immortal and beyond, it's important to note that this training routine will pay off only if it's done consistently. So if you decide that you will complete this training routine every 3 days out of the week, then you must do so. In order to achieve your improvement goals, you must consistently work on them even if you feel as if you've mastered a skill. Even the masters, guys, always have something new to learn. So keep grinding even after accomplishing your goals. The better you get, the more adjustments you can make to this training routine. So that way you can make it a little bit harder. But that is it for today's video. If you found this video to be helpful, please share this video with your ranked friends and family so they can get some pro-like movement as well, man. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Turn post notifications on if you guys would like to be notified for more improvement videos like this. ProSense will soon be the #1 training platform to develop Immortal level players, and with your guys' help and hard work, we will do just that. Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure. Our courses have finally released, so if you guys have not yet checked out our sensitivity video, which is kind of like a free insight that we wanted to give you in our courses, check that video out, link in description. And don't forget, guys, check out our channel member subscriptions because honestly, our courses courses are very valuable and they're well organized and well structured for you. And we're going to be giving you guys 2 categories every month, basically averaging around 10 new course videos every single month. So that's a lot of value for improvement. So I'm just saying, check us out. But it's been your boy Sando. I love you guys and peace out.